Yo, 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 it's your boy All Source Yadite coming at you with another video, man. Again, your boy John Morant was caught on Instagram Live again flexing his blicky, man. Oh, man. I know what everybody gonna say, man. They're gonna think I'm just gonna go off the back and be like, oh, man, he's a stupid kid. He's this. He can't get it together. What was he thinking? Man, your boy Yada got a different perspective on this whole thing, man. I kind of see it like it's one of those things where if you look at Morant, man, and I know sports, if anybody plays sports is one of those things where they just not letting anybody come into the league or be a part of their organization if they not smart, man. You know, these athletes are smart, man. Some of these athletes, I've seen athletes who were studying and had, degrees in neurology and stuff like that. These athletes are very, very smart, man. So when we look at things like this guy just got suspended for 8 games due to posting Instagram live videos of him showing his gun. Now, when I look at this, John Morant comes from a background, man. You know, John Morant, he comes from a pretty stable home, man, if you will, man. Mother, sister, father. If anybody know his father, T, his father is by him every step of the way, man. I mean, taught him the game, trained him. So when we talk about this, we looking at it from a perspective of guidance, man. And John Morant is one of those guys who's been guided, man. So when I look at this situation, I think it's bigger than just him being young and an adolescent or somebody who can't control themselves from their environment and their peers. You know what I mean? When I look at John Morant, I look at it from a different perspective. And I look at it from a league perspective and a spiritual perspective, because if anybody know me, you know I kind of go a little deep when it comes to spirituality, and I know how this world kind of function. John Morant, man, he signed over a $200 million contract. He's the face of the franchise of the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies hasn't been nothing since they've been a franchise, man, just to be honest with you. Since this kid came on, man, he's been nothing more or short than of a superstar. Somebody who has the public eye, somebody who has an effect on the younger generation from the ages of, 5 all the way up to 20, 21, 22, 23 years old, man. You can see John Morant rocking his grills. You can see him wearing locks in his head. All these things is predicated to the young black generation, man. When I look at it like this, this is something that they can use, just like they use the rappers, the actors, anybody with our image. They try to use a superstar to tear him down so it can give that sort of a look how we all are. You know, anybody with locks, dreads, grill in their mouth, sporting jewelry, has to have that gangster image. You know what I mean? And I think it's kind of unfair, but it's just the reality of it, man. We know that our image is being destroyed at a rapid pace. Anybody that I know with locks and locks and goals, man, we're not like that. I don't know any gangsters, man. I grew up all my life in terrible neighborhoods, and anybody that I know with that type of image, all we like is family, friends, and being left alone and being peaceful. You know what I mean? But when we look at this, I look at this from a standpoint of it's just being propaganda, man. This is something that's being prevalent on a large scale when it comes to the media. Anybody with this type of image, they try to tear it down, and they try to, yeah, we'll give John Morant $200 million on this contract. But look, Ja, you have to take this. You have to do this. You have to portray this type of image, and we're gonna tear it down. This is how I see it, man. I don't look at it like it's something that John Morant as a person he needs help. They trying to make it seem like the guy is cuckoo or something. Like he's out of his mind and he's deranged of some sort. Tells him he needs to go to therapy and things like that because he can't control himself. From what I understand, Ja Morant comes from a real good background, man. His father is with him every step of the way, teaching him. Right there, got his back. His mother, his sister, like he comes from a great background. What can Ja Morant possibly be traumatized by when we talk in terms of him needing help? Like he's cuckoo, you know. There are certain people who are cuckoo and do need help. Like we talking about like a Mike Tyson who grew up from a different background. Didn't really have. We seen his mother gets abused and his dad wasn't there. He got bullied as a young child growing up. These are things that's understandable. But when we look at players like this, somebody who went to college, who graduated high school, who got a degree, who you know what I'm saying? Who these are smart players, man. It's something else going on with this, man. And it's not just about Ja Morant not controlling himself. Could it be the contract that he signed that allowed him to do these things or said he has to do these things? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button.